Welcome to Sports Banner 38. Coach Carroll here, and today what we're going to talk about is LSU versus Alabama this weekend in what should be a big game, or one of the biggest games of the year. It's going to have playoff implications for both of these teams. That's going to be my main focus, but I'm also going to touch on a few other key games that are being played this weekend. So I know earlier I actually picked LSU to upset Alabama earlier in the year. It's something that I was kind of foreseeing. However, I kind of waffled a little bit, but I'm actually going to go back to my pick. It seems absolutely asinine to believe that LSU has any chance whatsoever to beat Alabama. Alabama has looked completely unstoppable. They do this every year. The one difference this year is that they have a Tua who has been referred to as the cheat code due to his efficiency and everything. And however, this LSU defense will be the best defense he will have faced. And every year Alabama plays LSU, it's usually within 2 scores anyway. I feel like LSU's a little better version of themselves this year than they have been. So all things are in line. I am going to go ahead and pick LSU to pull off the upset. Tua will throw the first of his 2 interceptions this game for the whole season. So he's 25 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. In order for LSU to win, this is going to have one thing that I believe needs to happen. I believe they'll get 2 picks. I'd feel a whole lot better about it if LSU stud linebacker was not having to sit the first half, but I believe they're going to be able to hold up just enough to stay in the game in the second half when he comes back in. I feel like they're going to be able to close the deal in what will be an extremely close game. It's going to be within a score. It's going to be the game of the weekend, and it's going to be the upset of the year, in my opinion. This is going to shake things up in the college football playoff. More than likely, Georgia and LSU will play in the SEC championship, which in a rematch I take Georgia. But this it's going to leave the question. You're going to have a 1-loss Alabama, then you're going to have Michigan, who I feel has a chance to win out and win the Big Ten championship. This is the problem I have with the committee. Even though Alabama may be better than Michigan, and I agree, I think they are better than Michigan, Michigan will have earned the right to be in the playoff, but the committee will maybe be like, Alabama is better. They believe Alabama's better, so they put Alabama in, and that's where they get it wrong. It doesn't matter, honestly, how good you are. You have to earn it to get to a championship. You should have to earn it to get to a championship. Maybe that's not the criteria with this BCS, or this, not BCS, but College Football Playoff Committee. Anyway, I'm digressing. I don't want to get all off on that. I want to focus on this game. Like I said, I believe Tua's going to have a couple picks this game, and I believe LSU is going to pull this game out for the upset. They're going to be able to limit Alabama's strong running game. They're going to get pressure on Tua, which is going to result in some turnovers, and I feel like that's going to be enough. It's going to be not going to be a very high scoring game. I'm going to say 24-21 or somewhere around there, 27-24 maybe. But I got LSU pulling this game out. Real quick, I want to touch on a few other games this weekend, key games. You got West Virginia, number 12, West Virginia going to number 15, Texas. That's a huge game in the Big 12. I believe, I'm not sure, Texas has surprised me, but West Virginia has looked good with Will Greer. He's been a very efficient quarterback. This game, Texas has already got 2 losses, so they're kind of on the outside looking in. But it's hard for me to pick. I'm kind of favoring Texas in a way, just because Tom Herman's got these guys playing ball. I feel like West Virginia may be a little more talented this year, but Texas is playing some ball. Anyway, guys, we'll have to see how that game goes. That's kind of a pick 'em for me. Moving on, we got Penn State going to Michigan. I believe Michigan has finally picked it up. I believe Michigan is going to be able to defeat Penn State in what should be a good game. Michigan is knocking on the door to get in the playoffs, so that's a must-win for them. Then the SEC East is going to be up for grabs with Georgia going to Kentucky. Kentucky having a really good defense this year has kept them in ball games and has won them 7 ball games. This is maybe the best Kentucky team I've seen. However, offensively they have faltered. So they can run the ball with Snell. He's one of the better running backs in the SEC, but their passing game is almost non-existent. And I believe against Georgia, you can't be one-dimensional. Even on the road, I feel like Georgia will be able to go into Kentucky and win by probably a couple scores. Moving on. Another big game, of course, Northwestern has lost 3 games, but Notre Dame is coming in Northwestern. Northwestern has been somewhat of a giant killer. They've been able to take down some of the better teams, and I feel like they'll give Notre Dame all they want. I don't believe they're going to beat Notre Dame. However, Notre Dame is significantly more talented, but that's going to be a game to watch. I feel like Notre Dame will be able to pull that one out, however. Alright, guys, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, the big news being I have LSU defeating Alabama this week. The team, everybody assumes Alabama cannot be beat. I assure you that you are wrong, and LSU will prove that to you this weekend. I know everybody's going to call me crazy. Everybody does it every year. Alabama looks unbeatable, and they end up losing a game anyway. So, anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy football this weekend. We've got some good games on tap, and I look forward to discussing some more next week about football. I'll probably come out with an NFL preview tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. Comment, let me know what you think, how crazy I am for picking against Alabama. I know, trust me, I hear it all the time. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and everyone have a wonderful evening. I am Coach Carroll with Sports Banter 38, and we are out.